Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 90 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said and done, let's go cause some mayhem. What's going on, Kenneth? Be prepared to fight Alon, that's all I can say. I have a very bad feeling about all of this. We do have power on our side, but will it be enough? I'm going to find my mother and get her on out of here, just any time now. This is not going to go well for me. You think I could make it if I just started running? Don't even try it. For a moment. Now, I will say this real quick. I mean, I guess like you do have like some PC stars, you should be fine. But if you are underleveled and you do have some candies, just a little heads up, more so for new players, and I guess like repeat players as well that may have struggled with the game. Do not be underleveled. And I guess that goes to any point within a game, but what is about to transpire can definitely get a little bit tricky for some, so make sure you have a good team, make sure your levels are good to go, and you should be fine for the most part. This lift will bring us up into the princess's den. Make sure you have everything you need before going through. I think I'm good. Let's go have some fun with the princess. Malia. There's something you must be aware of going forward. When we meet the princess of this castle, refrain from physical contact at all cost. Huh? What will happen if we come into contact? Melanie is a trickster. She will do everything in her power to deceive you. If she is to come into contact with you, we will lose instantly. Lose everything. Understand? No, not really, but I'll keep it in mind. You know, that's something that has always, like... I don't want to go into, like, a spoiler rant, like, right now, but what I brought up on the last episode with my long spoil rant with, you know, Madam X and whatnot, it just... I don't know, like, I go back and forth with that again, and it just makes me rethink that, because it's like... Let me word my words very vague and not spoil it outright. It's not like a spoiler, it's more so like a theory more than anything, but it can lead into spoilers. Like, on 1 minute, I feel like she knows a lot more than most would, but on the other hand, I also feel she kind of doesn't. Maybe it's like a mix of both. I don't know. I'll leave it vague like that. If you watch that video, you know the rant that I'm talking about, but anyways, it just made me kind of like think about it with the whole, you know, princess thing. Like, how does she know about all of this? We'll leave it at that. I have an idea, but we'll leave it at that. I don't want to get into a spoiler thing. Well, isn't this place fancy? Of course, the rich would sit comfortably up here while the poor suffered below. Greetings, valued guest. Welcome to Black Steeple Playroom. To the Black Steeple Playroom, sorry. It can't be. Welcome. We have been expecting you. Tesla. Mom? Stop. Tesla isn't in her right mind. Notice the crown on her head? It's not an ordinary crown. She's being controlled like a doll. No. Please follow me. The princess awaits you. Just do as she says for now. This little girl is the princess? Yay, new friends. Now we can all play together. Mommy said there were new friends coming, but I didn't know there were this many. My name's Melanie. What's yours? Mommy, you're not talking about my mother, right? Enough of this drivel. End the charade. We're here for the time diamond. Where is it? You doulards are just so boring. Alright. I'll end the charade then, if that's what you cows want. Huh? Why should I hand over the time diamond to a bunch of fools? I don't care about that stupid diamond. What have you done to my mom? I wanted a mother, but she refused to be one, so I made her be my mother, against her will. You blank. If you hit me, I may have to do something unfortunate to her. You see that crown upon her head? There's a little feature I placed in it. If she rebels or disobeys any command, I have the option of blowing her head right off. You're just a little girl. How can you be this evil? It's fun. The time diamond. Huh? You mean this thing? The very same. I'll be taking that with me. You think I'm just going to hand it over to you like that? Fat chance. Well, that's a bro moment. Madam X just disappeared? That Pokemon must have teleported her on out of the room. She wears a mask, but even I could see the glimmer in her eyes when the time diamond was presented. This is my playroom. Pokemon and people are all just toys for my amusement. You're horrible. Now that I got the big threat on out of the room, we can get on to the show, sorry. What do you mean by the show? You doulards are in my kingdom now, therefore, you follow my rules. We're going to play a few games. If you win this game, I may be kind enough to part with the time diamond. Bull crap, I don't believe that. Do you honestly take us for idiots? Yes. This girl is making me want to do violent things. Don't worry, Amber. This game will be all worth it for you too. But first we'll begin the game's however you say that. Send the contestants to their rooms. Also, real quick, I'm gonna look up that name. Because again, Rejuvenation has this thing. Let's see, Estro. Let's see. Am I spelling that wrong? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything with that name. Okay, I just wanted to see is all. Send the contestants to their rooms. Melanie, wait. Don't worry, Melly. We are bound to each other in this world. Whether it is by blood or by fate, there is no escaping. Now, something that is like really interesting to like point out, it's not really like a spoiler thing, to be honest, but just like a coincidence in my mind. It's kind of like cool if like you think about it. She's kind of like not exactly like Indrid, but the whole like game thing is very similar to like Indrid. How he has like this obsession with playing games. So it is a cool little connection there if anybody may have missed that. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there. Anyways, where are we? We've been moved to another part of the castle by that Pokemon. I've never seen one quite like it before. It's a Porygon. It's a man-made Pokemon made in Kanto by Sylph Co. I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. Alright, sorry about that. Kanto, that's where I was born actually. Oh, small world. Anyways, it looks like we've been separated from the others. And it seems like we've been locked in. I think this is why Madam X was so cautious of Melanie. Still, she acted rashly and fell into Melanie's trap. You could say we've all fallen into Melanie's trap. She was expecting our arrival. But how? Tesla! Melanie has officially begun the game. You three may leave this room and make your way to the game rooms. Tesla, my love, it's me. Don't you recognize me? I have served the princess of this castle for the entirety of my life. We have never met. Please make your way to the game rooms. It's hopeless. We must press on. Let me look at the points real quick, just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty much the right one to go for. If you're, of course, trying to get points. And if not, then go for the other one. I think we are on chapter 12. Yeah, it's hopeless as -2. Okay. Yes, Alon, you're absolutely right. What Melanie did to her is terrible, which is why we must continue on. We'll group up with everyone again and find a way to save Tesla. You are right. I have to remember that only we can save Tesla. We cannot fail her. Let's get on out of here and do what we can. Right. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can have the group talk there. Do that. And then nothing to talk about here. Okay. Let's see. You know what's interesting? Isn't that like the new chapter version of Malia? On like the top corner above Kenneth. I think? I don't think I'm wrong, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Just something I noticed. Talk about vanity. Children can be vain, but it's usually innocent. I cannot read today. This is on an entirely another level. Melanie seems to be a special case. She's the princess, but surely she cannot be the one running this castle alone. I thought about that too. A little girl like that? There's no way. Something must be hidden in plain sight. I have a bad feeling about the other suddenly. It'll work out, I promise. I'll do my best to remedy this situation. We're all in this torture together. This is not your burden alone. For a moment. Let's see. I think there's a little like goofy scene in here. The grass here, it's fresh, it's green. Strange place to have a garden. This grass is so sharp but also soft. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Kenneth, I don't know if it's wise to... Kenneth, what's wrong? There's something in there. Something in there? Bro moment. What the hell is that? That's a jinx. What is a jinx? You know it's kind of goofy? You're originally from Kanto, so... You kind of think you'd know what a jinx is. But I guess just after so many years, maybe you just forgotten about it. Or maybe never actually seen one. I don't know. I think she likes you. I don't feel comfortable with this. Better start running or else you're gonna get quite the lovely kisses. No. Poor Kenneth. But there's wild Pokemon are present in this grass. Melanie must know that we have access to this place. And then I'm pretty sure, if I do this... Well, that's kind of cool. It's just a question mark. But let me... Yeah. If for whatever reason you don't really, whatchamacallit, like have a good amount of Pokemon. There's some pretty okay Pokemon in here. Amoonguss, in my opinion, is a very solid Pokemon. Mawile is great as well. There's just quite a few, you know, like variety of stuff in here. Whirlipede, great Pokemon. And I'm surprised we got a shiny. I hope they capture it though. Please. I mean, yeah, let me just do this. Pretty good moveset though. Toxic and Rock Climb ain't bad at all. This should do it though. Okay. Let me turn that off. And let me go back to heal. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure if I... Yeah, same thing. Oh, whoops. Sorry, but you are not allowed to make your way to the throne room just yet. Gotcha. These books have info about flora and Pokemon that no longer exist. Cherry blossoms. Kenneth, does the name Alita not ring any bells at all? No, I don't know that name. Why? It's nothing. That's just the name of a very close friend of ours. A person from your world, I assume? Yeah, I was reading through something that reminded me of her. Now, of course, just so players can, like, understand what's going on with that whole thing, like, I think she's pretty much, like, testing the water. It's not, like, spoilers, by the way, but more so just connecting the dots. Since Vivian, you know, decided to not sacrifice herself, we intervene in that. That stops the whole thing from Talia existing and then Alita existing. That's why he doesn't know her, because, again, we stopped the sacrifice from happening. We haven't been through terribly much together, but I love having her around. I miss her, that's all. You will see her again, I believe this to be true, but we can't do that if Melanie remains where she is. Let's get ourselves together and take down Melanie. And then, here we go. The Time Diamond is an ancient relic passed down for generations with the ability to fast forward, pause, and rewind time. It stands to be a powerful relic indeed. Interesting. So this is what the Time Diamond looks like up close. With the Time Diamond, we could return to our normal world. I truly hope for the best with you too. If we are successful, we may be able to control this artificial island, sorry. If that's the case, we will be able to stop the pollution and live without fear of our land being destroyed. Yeah, so what? You Dulards would be able to live here, but there's no reversing the Crimson Sea. We've been dumping toxic waste into the ocean for many years. It's too far gone. Even if I fell, you would be all stuck in my kingdom. And that fills me with nothing but joy. You're a horrible little girl. Say, if I went ahead and destroyed this Time Diamond, that would mean Miss Melly and Alon would be stuck here forever. Then Alon and Malia would be able to play games with me forever, and they'd be my loyal subjects until they breathe their very last breath. Yes, that face crack was everything. The first game is almost ready. I cannot wait to see your faces. Until then, stay in despair. Huh. That Time Diamond Melanie had looked kinda strange. The one here on this pedestal looked a little different, but I can't figure it out. Perhaps the model here isn't quite exactly what it appears to be. I don't know. And then, okay, it is going to be the same thing. I'm almost certain. I've tried this before. that even though there's a lot of bookshelves, you can't really, like, read anything. I guess it's better safe than sorry, just in case. Because you know how Jane and some of them can get with their, like, hidden little things within the game. To be fair, there really, I mean, there is, like, hidden things, but there isn't, like, a ton, if that's fair to say. Because, like, normally, even though we're getting towards, like, the end game, there are still many different things that we don't even understand and know. There's things that get answered, yes, but there's still many unknowns. Okay. What's also interesting is, like, the red. Because, like, within the one manor in chapter 3, I forgot if it was, like, red like this as well. I know originally within the other one it was, like, green, and now it's, like, more red. I don't know, just kind of just thinking out loud on certain things. Okay. Look at that there. It's a model of the SS Paradise. If we didn't meet it under these circumstances, I think I could call it beautiful. The ship is under our control now. With it, we'll never have to worry about the land crisis. If Melanie is taken down, I don't think you'd have to use the ship at all. This island is massive, and we're only in the castle right now. I wonder about that. Melanie seems to be quite the tricky individual. I wonder if things will go well even when we defeat her. The people on this island may be blindly loyal to her. In that case, we'd have a lot more problems to deal with besides Melanie. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. This is a complete model of the SS Paradise. Despite its purpose, I can't help but admire it. This book, huh? The SS Paradise was built to house the pirates and gather people to Black Steeple against their will. Resistance is always met with futility due to the dying planet. The fate of everyone on Earth will fall into the Crimson Sea. The Crimson Sea is the doing of me, Melanie. By dumping large amounts of toxic substance within the water, I've toxified the entire ocean. Why would Melanie go through all of this? Why poison the region's ocean? You doulard. Just think about it for a few moments. Tesla. The toxified ocean and the ruined land are interconnected. By reducing the land masses, resistance would be minimized. I mean, if you have nowhere to go, you may as well come here. You haven't explained why, though. Why do you want people to come here? This one's lost a few brain cells, eh? She already explained why, actually. Melanie mentioned this place as her kingdom, and she's the princess. She wants a kingdom to rule with an iron fist. So she's gathering people to satisfy that wish. You're right, Miss Melly has brains. If no one lives on my island, then no one can live at all. It really is just that simple. You are nothing short of evil. Actually, I am short and evil. Stupid doulard. What about the bottom of the ship? It was filled with greenery and fresh water. Why is that down there? The SS Paradise holds a nice secret. Do you remember that machine in that oasis? That machine is something special. It has the stored DNA of over 700 Pokemon and fauna encased in its system. With its capabilities, I suppose things could be reversed a little bit, but that requires a passcode from me, and I would never give it to you doulards. We're still preparing the game, so keep on running around and being stupid. So here's the thing. I want to go to this. I want to get into a small, maybe lengthy spoiler warning. We'll see there, but we'll see how it goes. But I brought up on the last episode, I kind of forgot this, but we're going to do it now. So again, don't listen if you don't want to, and go to the comment section below. So yeah. So I know I've said a lot of really stupid theories in the past, but this might take the cake. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think this is probably going to be very similar to what Varia has actually created to pretty much, you know, stop the world from dying within old Earth. Until, of course, you know, the other nations were like, go get her! And she was like, no, we're not done yet. And yada yada yada. I think this has to play an important role because, like, think about it for a moment. Now, why is it on the SS Oceania? That I don't know. But I guess in this time it just so happened to be on, you know, this boat here. But in our timeline, that has to, maybe not necessarily, but there has to be something like this in our world. And the only thing I can like connect that to is Varia herself. Something that is able to pretty much sustain life for the entire planet. It's not fully done because, again, it got interrupted, but it works. Not at full capacity, but it works. And that's why you are able to have, you know, a world, you know, without Arceus, is because of this thing. Now, of course, you know, Varia being Varia has, you know, done a few things that the others didn't really agree upon and didn't really know about, but that's kind of like besides the point. I feel like that has to be within our world. We haven't seen it yet, but I really do think it has to be connected with Varia. It has to. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't know, I've just always felt that way with that machine there. We'll see if I'm right or wrong, but it is interesting to think about. Alright, sorry for the pause there. We're still preparing the game, so keep on running around and being stupid. But that doesn't mean much to you all. As long as I am the princess in this world, there is no hope for any of you. Now that's a very interesting quote right there. As long as I am the princess. In this world, there's no hope for any of you. The games are almost ready to begin, so keep running around and being stupid. Ta-ta. For a moment. And then I'm pretty sure... Yes, we did that. And I think we pretty much like went through all the rooms. Because like there wasn't anything... Right. So I guess then... We'll just head on over here. This room is awfully dark. I wouldn't try anything weird. What is that supposed to mean? Sorry, did that come out weird? I just mean like, don't dance or anything. That explanation didn't make me understand it any easier. Sorry. Well, what's going on here? Amber. Hi, I'm here too. Oh, thank hell. I've been in the dark with this one for over half an hour. I had a feeling Crimson Sea was nearby because of the smell, but I did not expect it to be right underneath us. Welcome to the first game, you bunch of doulards. It took a bit of preparation, but things seem to have to be settled. You, stupid woman, explain the rules to them. Kenneth and another person will perform in a 6v6. However, each party will be battling for a prize. If Alan or Malia wins their battle, they may proceed on to round 2. If they fail, the game will end and the time diamond will be destroyed. Alternatively, if Kenneth wins, Amber and Valerie will be safely brought to the land. If Kenneth loses, they will be plunged into the Crimson Sea. Darn it, this is not cool. They're pitting us against one another. Kenneth, save us. I don't want to die. Would you... Excuse me there. Would you stop? This piece of wood we're standing on isn't exactly sturdy. I'm sorry. Kenneth, please. We're not your enemy. Certainly not. But due to the circumstances... Oh, come on. Is that all you got? Reluctant fighting? A bloke with no backbone is just so boring. I know just what to do in this situation. You need motivation. You're right, Alon. Even if it means erasing this world, we must get back to our own time and fix everything we broke. No, Kenneth, it's not what it... So you were willing to sacrifice us to get home? In a way, I can't blame you for this. You just want to go back to the people you love. I understand. However, I will fight for my family's life no matter the circumstances. Please forgive me. Yeah, you messed up, kind of. But jokes aside, it's one of those things that it's like, I get it. I get it. What are you doing attacking Alon? I was the one who said that, right? That means I'm your target. Kenneth. What's also like a really cool little detail there, if you think about it for a moment, is, you know, when you go with the scene where you were with like Malia, if you get like the extra points pretty much, how she says like, I've been like a really terrible friend, what I've done is unforgivable, you've been there for me, but I can't say the same. It's kind of cool that in this sense, she's like, I'm gonna correct that. You have saved me so many times, I'm going to repay that for you. Now, what would be kind of interesting, I wonder, I doubt it though, but I wonder if there's like an alternative, like if you're really mean to Malia, that she doesn't even push you to the side at all. I wonder that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so, though. But anyways, just something cool to talk about and think about. For you to have taken that attack for Alon, you must share a strong bond indeed. I regret having to fight you too. Let's begin. And then of course I'll show off the team. This battle can be tricky if you don't have like the right Pokemon for him. To be honest, I don't know if my team is really right for him. I think I can win. But we shall see. Let's go into Claire, since we resist Ghost. Just go for knockoff. On a weird off chance that it like decides to swap out, get rid of an item. The problem is this thing is really, really scary. Do I really need? Trying to remember his team. Okay, we're fine. I know Crocodile with like +1 attack can definitely be very, very scary. You know, you did your job, Olympia. Just let him go. Bamboo is looking really good right now. Just discharge. Honestly, I'm just gonna stay in. Even if you didn't get that paralysis, um, yeah, like you're fine. Well, I mean, even like, let's say you didn't get a paralysis, hmm, unless it has like Ice Punch, I think Sonar would still outspeed. But I don't know if Air Slash would be able to take it out though. Even if it didn't, I could definitely like do that Tailwind, go into Sanders and be okay. Yeah, I could probably still like do something like that and like again be fine. Discharge again. Probably try going for Ice Shard there. But yeah, unless like you have like a really bad type matchup against him, honestly, I think I said it before, he's easily one of the more easier battles within like the more later game. He just really isn't like tricky at all. As long as we don't miss everything. On Passat. Alrighty. And there you go. This cannot be. No. Kenneth, it's alright. You did what you could. No, it's not okay. If you want to throw away your life so bad, then do so. I still haven't even gotten to taste cheesecake, and I'd rather die than die without fulfilling my wish. Yay! And so we have a victor? Isn't it so exciting, Mother? The princess is pleased with this performance, but you know what that means, right? Kenneth lost the battle, which means that Amber and Valerie get dunked. Mother, I will give you the honors of dunking your own daughter into the Crimson Sea. As you wish. Well, go on. Pull the lever. I... What? I won't. What do you mean you won't? Do as I say, you stupid cow. Amber! Holy crap, what just happened? Does it matter? We won't die tonight, baby. Tesla saved you. Mom? Oh, for the love of... How annoying. I'm just gonna call him Astro. Take these wretched fools away from me. Even though they cheated, the game still must go on. I like to see Malia and Alon make it through the second round. Oh, well, I guess they all disappeared. Bye, guys. We'll see you later. They're all gone. I know because of, like, Astro, but just joking around. They're all gone, even Melanie. If that was round one, I shudder to think about the other rounds. Alon, no, never mind. We should just keep going. I would highly advise you heal up, by the way, if you haven't. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then... That's locked. Only Alon may go past this point. Only you, Alon? Okay, in that case, I'll go see if there's another door I can go through. Please stay safe, Alon. Real quick. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, right, hold up. Let me, Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Probably should have, pause there, but there's a certain you'll see in a moment what I'm talking about. Oh no, where's Malia? There you are. Welcome to round 2, Malia, exclusive route. Today we're going to be playing the button game. This round is quite simple. To open the door in front of you, please press this button. I'm not pressing that button. Failure to press the button will result in a loss for Alon and Melly, but that's not all. Currently, Kenneth, Amber, and Valerie are being held in a room below. They are locked within that room, the same way you are in yours. Pressing the button in front of you will open the door to both rooms. So what will happen? So what will it be, Melly? Press the button and continue, or run away with everyone else in these dungeons? The choice is yours. This is bullcrap. We all know that button is trouble, but Malia's been put in a situation where she'll have to press the button no matter what. We'll starve in here if she doesn't press that button, but I shudder to think of the alternative if she presses that button. So, pretty much, it doesn't stop the time. Put my phone on the desk here. Pretty much, there's a certain, like, route you have to go. So, you want to go left, up again. You could skip the maid if you want. I mean, as you saw there, when you make a mistake, it just resets the room pretty much. So again, left, up. I will battle all the maids here that I come across, just because why not? And again, you can skip them if you want to, but I'm gonna choose to battle them. I don't think it still makes the time go lower. Actually, it might. I don't quite remember. No, it doesn't. Okay. So up again. We'll battle you real quick. But you want to go right. NDD. I'm pretty sure it's the same Pokemon over and over. I just go into you. And I think there's like one more maid battle after this one. When we're all free, we will be one with each other. Actually, hold up. I know I'm redoing this again. I want to read what they say, though. Left. Up. The end is near, be prepared. When we're all free, we will be one with each other. I think, what is it? Up and up. Oh, I did up. I'm sorry. We'll do it right here. Left. Up. Up. Right. Up. We'll battle you, though. I'll fight till I kill someone. Alrighty then. NDD, Sanders. Well, this guy got a frowny face on him. I don't know, we'll stay in. Surprised he took the hit. You are pretty bulky, though. Let's see, we went right. We want to go up. Left. And then down twice. And then that's pretty much it. How did you get here? We're supposed to be keeping tabs on Melia. I can't let you interrupt the game. And then after this, you should be fine. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I never knew what happened when you run out of time. Could have some fun and find out. I guess we're not going to. Impossible. I must sleep before Melanie finds out. I forgot what actually does happen. I think something, but I just never really like seen it before. Alon, you opened the door. Thank you so much, Alon. You saved me. And of course, if you don't really get those points with her. Alon, you sure are a hassle to keep around, aren't you? Alright, in that case, we'll just count this as a win for you. Whatever, it'll all end the same anyways. Round 3, the final round is about to begin. Reach the stage in the room ahead, now. She's becoming more agitated by the second. As long as we keep beating these rounds, I know we'll find a way on out of this hellhole. I fear for round 3 though. She said it was the final one, right? I don't like this. And then 47, yeah, we'll definitely do this one here. Okay. Welcome to the third and final round, you doulards. How has your day been today? Melanie, end this horrible game right this instant. You have no idea the amount of hurt you've put everyone through. Pain? Me? You're right. I've caused so much pain to everyone on this planet. Everything this world's been going through has been because of me, hasn't it? Yes, yes it is. Superb. Of course I know how much pain I've put this world through. Haven't you already deduced that I just don't care? You doulards really are missing a few screws. That being said, it's time for round 3. In this round, Melia and Alon will fight each other, but like round 1, they will be fighting for something. Tesla's disobedience was shocking for sure, and it's something I will not tolerate. Took a bit of time, but amping up the settings on the crown fixed her right away. So Alon will be the one to fight for Tesla's life. Melanie. As for Melia, you'll be fighting for the lives of everyone aboard the SS Oceana Paradise. No, Mosley, Granny, everyone else. When the SS Paradise was built, a self-destruct feature was installed. If anyone were to ever hijack or cause significant damage, this was the way I'd escape that situation. But aboard that ship is... correct. The machine that holds the DNA data of all living things. With such a machine, it probably would be possible to reverse all of this, perhaps. But if I were to get trigger happy and blow it all up into smithereens, I wonder how that would go down. You want to save everyone, right? Well, that ship is your ticket for doing just that. You better battle hard and fight to win. Well, sorry, Melia. Well, get to fighting. I'm just looking around. Now, with this battle, I don't know if my team can win. I guess we'll see. And if not, we'll rearrange the team a little bit. I don't remember what she leads with, honestly. And I don't know if Blaziken's a bad start. I guess we'll find out. Alon, let's just give it our all, okay? This is a situation that we cannot escape from. I'm sorry. And I really like how they like changed the face a little bit, that she has more, you know, like despair in a sense, kind of like what Melanie was saying before. Pokemon trainer Melia would like the battle. Great start for me. I like this. I'm gonna bulk up. Sonar. I think Olympia is the only play that makes sense. I kind of need Alolan Muck for like Meganium, Happy. Sonar. Oh, right. Sorry. If you don't have like a Blaziken as like your starter, that's fine. If you don't have like some of these Pokemon, there are like different like alternatives, like you can use. Okay. I think Air Slash is the play. I got really lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. Even if we didn't get like all those flinches, I think we would have been okay. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, if I'm gonna be honest. Hydreigon or Hydreigon, however you pronounce it. Yeah, just Olympia, you did your job. That's terrifying. I just lost, didn't I? I think I just lost. Maybe not. That goes Bamboo. Bamboo should be able to take any hit regardless. And then it just kind of depends here. Yeah, okay, we're fine. If we would have missed that, I think that... I don't know, even if we missed and it, like, attacked us, I think we probably could have taken a hit or two safely. Maybe only one. But yeah, this one can definitely be tricky for many players, but again, if you have like a well-balanced team that works well against her, and your levels are like up to date and whatnot, you should be okay. But as you kind of saw there, you might have to do like some switching out and kind of going back and forth. And yeah, of course we're playing on set mode, so if you're playing on what's the other one again? There's set mode and oh my goodness, like not like normal mode, but I'll just show it in a second. Yay, and Alon won. Would you look at that? It seems Tesla's going to live a long and happy life with me. Can't say the same about the people on the Paradise, though. And it's a shame that humanity will have absolutely no hope left. But those were the rules of the game, and I wouldn't dare break them. Melanie, stop. Melanie, please, just stop all of this. I give up everything. Just stop all of this. Tesla doesn't deserve to die. The people of the SS Oceania do not deserve to die. So heartbreaking. The emotion from your words is sickening. But alright, I have a compromise that will suit all of us. Use the lift to bring yourself up to the top floor once again. We'll talk more then. Astro? I managed to buy some time, but that almost went too smoothly, don't you think? Also, I'm sorry for that battle. That was a position neither of us wanted to be in. God, I'm crying again. So stressed out. Whatever Melanie has for us up there will be probably even worse than this. It always is, somehow. We should get going before Melanie changes her mind. For a moment. Oh, right. Um, most that oh, shift mode. That's it. Like if you're playing on like shift mode, like you should be like okay for the most part. But again, just make sure that like you are like again up to date with your levels. Do not be under leveled. Do not be in a situation that again like you don't have like items like well I'm being dumb right now. If you're just playing like casually on like story mode or like normal mode, that's totally fine without like any like challenge runs or anything like that. Take advantage of your items, play on shift mode, stay up to date with your levels, and just have fun with it. Explore, try, fail, learn from it. It's something that I cannot say enough. Failing and having difficult moments is not a bad thing in a game. Try it, explore, learn, and just grow from that, and you will get better as you try and go. I promise that. Have said it so many times with like many like um like from like many years ago. I struggled so badly with games like Reborn and Rejuvenation once upon a time. I really did. But after playing it a second and a third time, I got used to it. Now, of course, as the versions change, it's definitely gotten easier than some of the older versions. More so Rejuvenation than Reborn. Reborn's still pretty tricky for a lot of players, and even myself with some of the battles. But regardless, trial and error is very important. But the moment you quit and stop doing it, there really isn't any growth to happen. So try and fail, learn from it. If you need any help, as I've always said, I'm more than happy to help out. So, yeah. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Good morning.